bypasses devolution powers, he shatters them. And then, well, he decides to shatter our heroes.
What's this? Fascinating. Our bodies are being broken down into little bits of digital information. Fascinating!
Game over, man. It's game over.
To be strictly accurate, they've just been reduced to the most basic form of digital information, quite literally defragmented into zeros and ones. And again, this begs the question that if Apocalypse could do something like that, why didn't he just delete the good guys completely? But, of course, it's because kids show. How do they get out of this one? Well, through the corniest, most awesome way possible, of course. They look back on how far they've come through this digital adventure, how much they've grown, and for all their different reasons, how much they just don't want to give up just yet. And just like that, their crests begin to glow. Yes, the crests that aren't there anymore. It's the crests in their hearts, because of course the powers of courage, friendship, love, knowledge, sincerity, reliability, and light, and hope, mind you, were inside them all along. Gag me with the spoon. Still, it's okay. It's really sweet in a hokey way, and after all, they're in the digital world, a dimension created by intangible things like dreams, especially children's dreams, so come on, why can't it happen? With the power of their true crest, they reformat themselves and digivolve to Ultimate, except Matt and Ty, who are special and get to go to Mega. And they bring down Apocalypse's tendrils. Without his nasty arms, Apocalypse has no way to rip apart the digital world, so he decides to destroy it by blowing himself up. The kid's digivices suddenly glow and shoot out magical light that traps Apocalypse in a force field to self-destruct alone. Again, not too cheap considering the Digivices have done this sort of purifying light thing in the past before, and if you think this use of their undefined power was bad, wait till you see Season 2. So the world is purified, they bid farewell to old friends and greet the eggs of new ones, and then Jedi shows up with bad news. Again, what a surprise, Jedi. The kids had reasoned that with the time difference, they could spend up to 110 years with their Digimon friends before summer vacation ended, and they'd have to say goodbye for good. But Jedi tells them that with the rift between worlds repaired and evil eradicated, the passage was quickly closing up.
So, then we still have 4 weeks left, right?
That's plenty of time to have fun.
Well, actually you only have the 2 hours, because once the portal is closed, it's closed forever.
But...
Sorry, it's time to say goodbye.
It's a tearful goodbye, but thankfully there are more adventures in store for these 8 kids, and a few others, as the second season rolled around the following year, although it would take place 4 years in the future, supposedly. Future incarnations of the show never got a follow-up like 02 that tracked the kids' growth all the way into adulthood, so before we shoot into Season 2, let's talk about the various Digidestined and how they changed over the series.